Well, let's just start off because I know people are going to put this in the comment section, but Josh Reynolds was claimed by the team with the #1 pick currently in the NFL draft, with a team that has had the first pick twice out of the last 5 years and is on their way to the third, by the Jacksonville Jaguars as they place Trevor Lawrence on IR. They will have a receiver for next year, and Josh Reynolds, a brutal result for a player. And that's why Jamal Adams wanted to get released before this time of year, because once the trade deadline passes, you are stuck in the waiver wire and you are not going to go to a good team, especially if you got a decent contract. So Jacksonville Jaguars on the hook for the salary this year and next year's salary, and Josh Reynolds will be there unless they decide to cut him. He will be there next year as well. So isn't that kind of a trip that the Marvin Jones leaves the Detroit Lions, signs with the Jacksonville Jaguars, spent 2 years over there, comes back to the Detroit Lions, plays for a millisecond with Josh Reynolds. Josh Reynolds goes to the Denver Broncos, then is waived and picked up by the Jacksonville Jaguars, who absolutely suck. But anyway, just wanted to make sure I put that here because I knew you guys were going to bring it up. But we got the injury designations, and as of right now, I waited as long as I could to get the roster moves, but there was only one, and I would assume there would be an accompanying move, but as of right now, it is not. And if that information comes, we will definitely talk about it. But the injury report, AKA the injury designations: Taylor Decker out, Levi Onwuzurike out, Josh Pascal out, and DJ Reader out. I said this yesterday. I don't know if it was on this channel or Syndicate Sports Detroit, that DJ Reader would most likely be out. And our entire defensive line. we finding a way without Taylor Decker, but tomorrow we have a situation. Now, the thing about this is that the individuals that we brought in from practice squads, the guy we brought in Quan Alexander and the Adams gentleman as well, not Jamal. Those guys are immediately on the 53, so we don't have to elevate those guys. But Jamal Adams would have to be elevated for tomorrow's game. We would need to know about that sometime today. So I'm a little leery to know if we will see him at all tomorrow. Now, here's something that we did, and there has right now not been a corresponding move. The Lions did this at 4:02. They waived safety Lauren Strickland. Now, you would imagine waiving a safety for another safety, but we have yet, and this was an hour ago, and we have yet to see anything about a roster moves or whether or not Jamal is going to come up and be on the 53-man roster. It did take Tim Patrick a couple of games before he was put on the 53-man roster, so I really don't know what's going to happen there. A bit curious to know, because it is a Thursday game, things are kind of thrown off. Not too sure if it'll happen today. Usually we get that information on Saturday, the day before the game. Even if the game is Monday, we'll still get that on Saturday. But these Thursday games are weird, man. So Lions waived Lauren Strickland, safety. He'll probably clear waivers, go back on the practice squad. Josh Reynolds is, unfortunately, a Jacksonville Jaguar. And he wouldn't have made it to us anyway. There was no way. If he was claimed by the first team in the waiver wire, that tells you all you really need to know. He was not going to make it to us anyway. So sucks for him. Not a huge loss for us. It would have been a cool story, and it would have been great. I would have been excited, but it is what it is. But wondering, are we going to get any roster moves? I would imagine that maybe we'll see Isaac Uku's last elevation. Maybe in Isaiah Thomas. I don't know. But again, we did bring in quite a few guys on that defensive line, and I'm sure that we will see some of those individuals tomorrow. But let me know what you think, man, of the Josh Reynolds, that whole situation, waiving Lauren Strickland, and with DJ Reader. We got one on our offensive line and 3 defensive linemen. And if we win tomorrow, we are truly, they gonna put some respect on our name, bro. Like, seriously, I'm getting tired of Rich Eisen. He picked the Eagles he's so biased, he's getting on my nerve. Like, I like Rich Eisen, but I'm irritated at this whole thing of how he now has the Eagles he wouldn't move the Chiefs off his power rankings at number 1, but he moved us off. Like, and put the Eagles there. Man, I'm so sick of it. I'm just ready to play them or for them to get bounced out the playoffs. Anyway, this channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. I am not going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to be at the game. Shout out to the wonderful fan base that I have, man. I have been offered a ticket to the game, and I am going to take it. So I will not be here tomorrow for the game, but we will be having a post-game show immediately upon my return home. So this channel is made possible. You already know that. Man, I'm just irritated, bro. I'm irritated at Rich Eisen. He got me feeling some type of way. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.